Today on My Destiny
system.
Place.
If I need help on the side of the road, Remco can come help save me out from the car. All I got to do is hit this button right here on my car, and Remco is on his way. Here come. Sit there. That's a good boy.
All this and more right now on My Destiny Place.
There's a place you can go, where you can grow. Everyone is here, so come on, come near. Your dreams will come true, we'll show you what to do. Find your space at My Destiny Place.
Come on in to My Destiny Place.
Come on, it'll be fun. There's lots of things to do.
Come on in to My Destiny Place.
My Destiny Place, where your dreams come alive. Hi, I'm Ace.
And I'm Tammy. Welcome to My Destiny Place, the most exciting place in the whole world.
Teachers are great. They help us learn how to read, write,
Do math and so much more. There's even teachers that teach dogs.
they show them how to walk, run, and do much more.
Sit.
Meet Andrew, the dog trainer.
Hi kids, I'm Andrew Zabib and I own and operate a dog training school called Frogs to Dogs. It's important to teach your dog how to walk on a leash. Dogs get very bored and lonely when they're in their home. You don't want to leave your dog in the house all day because they can become destructive. And it's very important that you also teach them how to listen to other commands in addition to walking on the leash. They're very smart and they're bred to be with humans and to learn from them.
Dog trainers are problem solvers. They teach dogs and people how to better live together.
Okay, roll over. Roll over.
I'm growing up to do my best. I'm deciding now. It's all up to me.
You are an answer to a problem.
I'm Jane the journalist with an MDP news update. He has 4 legs, a long nose, 2 ears, and a tail, and is a member of the police department. This German Shepherd is now a proud member of the Fayette Police Department. He helps the police catch the bad guys. More on Remco later in the show. In our entertainment news, MDP crew, along with Claude Deuce, releases another video. Here's a sneak peek.
Be a great day. God is gonna have his way today.
I'm Jane the journalist. This has been an MDP news update.
My name is Joshua and I'm a leader. A leader is someone who solves problems. It's mine. No, it's mine. Hey guys, let's just play together. Let's share.
Dogs make great pets. Some of them have special jobs, like helping someone who can't see. There are also police dogs who help cops solve crimes.
Hello everyone, my name is Officer Chad Myers with the City of Fayetteville Police Department Canine Unit. I've had my partner here, Remco, for about 3.5 years now, since October of 2007. A couple of different things on my uniform here that I have that most police officers don't have is I have a leash, which I use to help Remco attach to me at all times so I can keep track of him. I also have a little button here that most officers don't have on the side of their belts, and this is called a bailout system. If I need help on the side of the road, Remco can come help save me out from the car. All I got to do is hit this button right here on my car, and Remco is on his way. Here come. Sit there. That's a good boy. Had him in. Good boy. Some of the things that Remco does to help me help us out as police officers here in the city. He's a dual-purpose dog, which means he does apprehension, which means he can bite people if I need him to, narcotics, and tracking. And one of his functions that he serves in tracking is that if we have any small or lost children that get lost into the woods, Remco can go find exactly where they walked using this little special nose he has here. He can sniff out where everyone's gone. But this over here in my patrol vehicle, this is a special patrol vehicle where Remco lives while we're working around. This patrol vehicle right here is equipped with what's called a kennel. It's a 3/4, 1/3 kennel, which means that Remco has half of the section over here and back a little ways, and a prisoner would sit on the other side right there in the special seat. So Remco can keep a clear eye on him right through that glass window. Hop up, load up, good boy. Remco rides back here in the back with me anytime we're working here in Fayetteville. No matter what time of the day or what shift we're on, Remco's always here with me in the car. There's his name right here on the door, Remco. Remco sleeps at home with me. I get to take him home every night with me. The police department has built a kennel in my backyard with a nice fenced-in yard for Remco and a little pad with a nice dog house in it and a fence and a roof over it so Remco stays protected from the elements. If it gets really bad outside, like it's storming a lot, Remco comes inside and sleeps with me and my family. Remco requires a lot of training every week due to his specialties. We're required to spend him a minimum of 16 hours a week training with him. Come here, hey, up, up, atta boy. Good boy. Come here, check these buckets. Check it in. Come here. This is Remco again. What I've got him in right now is his police bullet and stab-proof vest. Remco also wears a bulletproof vest just like we do out here in the streets. Remco's vest is actually a little bit better than ours because it's also stab resistant, which means you can't even poke a knife through it. Remco wears this vest in high threat situations where there's a possibility that he could get hurt. Remco is an officer of the law just like the rest of us police officers out here, and the penalty for hurting Remco is the same thing that you would get for hurting one of us. And that's what Remco does for us here working in the city.
Are you ready to listen to some great music? Check out this video called Today.
Today is gonna be a great day. God is gonna have his way today. Today is gonna be a great day. God is gonna have his way today. So I will smile today, 'cause I'm happy today. So I will smile today. Ooh, happy today, yeah. Come on, today's gonna be a great day. And God is gonna have his way today. Today is gonna be a great day, yeah. God is gonna have his way today. So I will smile today, 'cause I'm happy today. Ooh, I will smile today, 'cause I'm happy today. Yeah, smile, man.
It's time for a movie. Drop that tape.
My movie is about my dog Bill and how much he likes balls but doesn't want to give them back.
Alvin, and I'm an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is someone who owns and manages his own business. Veterinarians are animal doctors. They take care of your pet when it's sick or just needs a checkup. I met a fine veterinarian who owns his own business. Meet Dr. Will Draper. You operate a pet hospital, right?
Well, Alvin, I operate 3 veterinary practices.
How long have you been in the business?
I have been working as a veterinarian for 20 years. I've been running a veterinary practice for 11.
Do you provide jobs?
I do. At all of our practices, we have over 85 people working for us. That's a lot of people. We have people that work in the kennel who walk the dogs and take care of the dogs. We have people who work at the front desk who check everybody in and check them out and make phone calls. We have technicians who are like nurses, like the nurses you see when you go to the doctor, who take care of the pets and help the doctors, and we have doctors too. We have 18 doctors that work in our practice. Veterinarians have to be dentists. In our surgery suite, we're doing a lot of dental cleanings, and sometimes we have to pull teeth. Veterinarians have to be surgeons, they have to be skin doctors. They do a lot of stuff that human doctors do. We fix broken bones, we do fractures.
What is the most important thing about working with people?
It's important to be honest and fair. It's important to know that the people that work here have the same goals you do, so we're all working for the same thing, so I have to be understanding and fair to them just like they have to be to me, so we can be a good team.
Dr. Draper, thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
Dr. Draper loves to take care of animals, so he opened his own pet hospital. When you start your own business, make sure that you do something that you really love.
My favorite animal is a bird, and it makes a chirping sound. Chirp, chirp. My favorite animal is a dolphin. Hamster. And sometimes it doesn't make any noise. My favorite animal is a hamster. It makes a kind of squeaking sound. Squeak. Lion. Roar. My favorite animal is a puppy, and it makes a barking sound.
D-A-N-C-E. Dance! Dance with me! Keep on dancing! Bailar! B-A-I-L-A-R. Bailar! Baila conmigo! Sigue bailando! ¡A bailar! D-A-N-C-E. Dance! Dance with me! Keep on dancing!
My name is Aiden, and I'm a Yes I Can kid. I'm 10 years old. I've been playing the harmonica for about 3 years. I like to play harmonica and raise money for African orphans. My mom was friends with a lot of missionaries and stuff like that. We would get these reports, and I just wanted to help. How I got started is a night on Groundhog's Day. I went out on into the restaurant, and I took my hat off, and people started putting money in it, and I raised $80 that night. And so I brought it home, and they said, "Oh man, you just made 80 bucks. What are you going to do with it?" And I said, "I have everything I need, and I'm going to give it to Africa." And I've raised $9,000 in 3 years. I also want to teach parents and their kids to help and to teach their kids how to give, because we're raising a very selfish generation right now. And parents are just giving their kids expensive camps and trips but they're missing the point by not teaching them how to give. And so that's my message to help get them to give. You reap what you sow, and so I wanted to live a good life and give and help others and just be a blessing to others.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see.
This is Miss Tammy, and guess who's with me today?
Larissa.
Larissa. How old are you, Larissa?
8.
8 years old. Now, Larissa, I know you attend church a lot with your parents. Can you tell me about prayer?
Prayer is when you ask God to do something for you.
Have you ever asked God to do something for you?
Yes.
Tell me about it.
When I wanted to get good grades on a test, I asked Him to help me on a test.
And what happened?
I got good grades on that test.
You made good grades on your test because you pray and you ask God to help you. But what did you do? You had to do something as well.
I had to study.
You had to study. So you guys kind of worked as a team, like teamwork.
Yes.
Thank you guys for joining us. Bye.
Prayer. P-R-A-Y-E-R. What is prayer? Prayer is when I talk to God, what's up, God? And God talks to me, what's up, Jonathan? And one of the ways God can talk to us is through His Word, the B-I-B-L-E. That's the book for me. I stand upon the Word of God, the B-I-B-L-E. You got it. Talking to God, and God talking to me. We are best friends, as friends can be. I am happy now, can't you see? Because I'm talking to God, and He's talking to me. Now you sing it with me. It goes like this. Talking to God, and God talking to me. We are best friends, as friends can be. I am happy now, can't you see? Because I'm talking to God, and He's talking to me. And we talk about the moon, and we talk about the sun, and we talk about how I like to have fun, and we talk about my mom, and we talk about my dad. Because I'm talking to God, and He's talking to me. Because I'm talking to God, and He's talking to me.
This is an African spurred tortoise. His name is Elmo. He's about 3 years old. They're from Africa. And when Elmo is grown up, he can weigh up to 180 pounds. They're one of the largest turtles. Like I said, he's only 3. We have some of his big brothers over there. We can meet those later, and they, like I said, weigh about 180 pounds. They're huge. But Elmo eats He eats fruits, he eats some vegetables, mainly grass. So I put grass in there for him, I put hay. He loves blueberries, he likes to eat some squash for a treat. That's Barney. He's the same kind of tortoise that I just showed you, the little one, Elmo. Barney was someone's pet, and he got a little bit too big for them to handle, obviously. And he is top tortoise. He moves all the little tortoises around. And you can see what they're eating right there, mainly grass. They love watermelon, they love squash. Right now Barney's just hanging out. It's a little warm, so he's just relaxing under the shade. And you'll see right in there is like their little den area.
My name is Harrison David Radford. I am 8 years old and I like to scuba dive.
My name is Zach. I'm almost 11. I just like the water. I don't know. I guess I'm a fish.
You can play torpedoes, you can play sometimes tag, you can play frisbee.
Scuba stands for self-contained underwater breathing apparatus, meaning you can go underwater in your self-contained system and breathe underwater and swim around and look at all kinds of neat stuff. You see all kinds of cool stuff underwater. You see crabs, you see lobster, you see some stingrays, a shark, you have eels, barracuda. There's a lot of stuff that lives under the ocean.
When I'm underwater, I see coral, crab, barracudas. I've seen stingrays, seen moray eels. I want to see a shark. I've seen a bunch of those little fish, like the parrotfish and the jack and the minnow balls and all of that.
When you're underwater, it's very peaceful, it's very quiet. Fish don't bark, they don't yell, they don't talk, they just swim by real slow and watch you. As opposed to the woods, when you go out and you see a rabbit or a squirrel, they run when they see you. Fish don't do that. They kind of just hang out and wait for you to see what you're going to do next. Some of the stuff that we wear underwater, we start with our head, and we have a mask that we put on our face so that allows us to see underwater. We also have like a jacket that holds our tank. We have a regulator that we put in our mouth that we breathe with. And then we have fins to help us along the water when we put all that stuff on our back. And we also have a wetsuit that's like a rubber suit that keeps us warm underwater. You guys met Zach before. He has 15 ocean dives. He has over 40 pool dives. He stayed in an underwater hotel. He's done a lot of diving for his age because you have to be 10 years old in order to be what we call an open water diver, going and diving in like an ocean or a river or a lake. And you guys met Harrison too, my little buddy Harrison. He's done a lot of snorkeling with us on trips and everything, and he's a master SEAL teamer, meaning he's done like night dives and wreck dives and underwater photography, but all that's done in the pool. So his next step is to take it to the open water. We do the little bit of stuff in the classroom, and then we go do stuff in the pool. And what we do is we teach some safety stuff in the class, and then we go practice that in the pool. Like we'll take our mask off, we'll hover, we'll practice share and air with each other. Some simple stuff, sort of like baby steps. So now when we go into the ocean, we do those same steps again, or those skills we call them, and then we're ready to do ocean diving.
It's really fun. You get to see stuff that you'd never think you'd get to see. Like you'd never think that you're gonna see a stingray, but then you're 2 feet away from its tail.
And guys, get into diving. It'll change your life like it changed mine.
Now it's time for Conversations with Mia.
I have the answer inside of me. I have the answer that set your mind free. Ask me a question and you will see that I have the answer that helps you and me. I have the answer inside of me. I have the answer that sets your mind free. Ask me a question and you will see that I have the answer that helps you and me. I have the answer inside of me. I have the answer that sets your mind free. Ask me a question and you will see that I have the answer that helps you and me.
Thanks, Mia.
That's all the time we have today.
Remember to help others, and others will help you. See you next time on My Destiny Place, where your dreams come alive. Bye.
It's gonna be a great day. God is gonna have his way today. Today is gonna be a great day. God is gonna have his way today. So I will smile today, 'cause I'm happy today. So I will smile today. Ooh, happy today, yeah. Come on, today's gonna be a great day. And God is gonna have his way today. Today is gonna be a great day. Yeah. God is gonna have his way today. So I will smile today.